In this video, we will analyze an updated version of the personal statement discussed in the previous video. Starting with the introduction, pause the video here and read over this section. Then we will discuss how the author improved this paragraph from the previous version. The essay opens with a detailed description of the author's experience constructing homes in rural Arkansas. They immediately form a connection between that experience and the dental profession. They specifically mention the collaborative aspects and the meticulous hands-on work associated with building homes. At the end of this paragraph, the applicant remains positive and thankful for the construction opportunity. They admit that this line of work was not completely fulfilling because it was missing direct patient interaction. This paragraph ends with a clear message that the applicant hopes to pursue a career that encompasses hands-on, detail-oriented skills, collaboration, and client interaction. As a reader, I already understand how the applicant's past has influenced their pursuit of a career in dentistry. Moving on to the first body paragraph. This body paragraph was a little bit longer, so I've split it up across 2 slides. We will read through the first half of this paragraph, analyze it, then move on to the second half of this paragraph. This paragraph opens with a smooth transition from the applicant's background in construction to their university experience. It's clear here that the author is taking a chronological approach, in that each paragraph walks through a different point in the author's life. In university, the applicant developed an interest in science coursework. I can already see the dots connecting in the applicant's journey to dentistry. Here, the author does an amazing job showing an experience rather than telling it. As a reader, we understand and empathize with the narrator's horror and worry following this accident. On this slide, I've included the second half of the first body paragraph. Pause the video here and read it over. Here, the author clearly describes the calming nature of their dentist, thereby explaining the author's initial interest in the dental field. The piece then develops the connection across construction and dentistry with examples such as specialized instruments, careful steps, and precise movements. The bridge across construction and dentistry is a memorable and clear theme of this essay. At the end of this paragraph, the applicant explains the initial spark of interest for dentistry. The author understands both the worry of incoming patients as well as the sense of relief produced by a successful dental procedure. I love this paragraph's final sentence, especially in terms of word choice. The word workshop successfully conveys the author's appreciation for the dental profession while maintaining the connection across dentistry and construction. Here we have the second body paragraph. This paragraph is also split up into 2 parts, so pause the video and read this over. This paragraph opens with a clear transition from the author's initial interest in dentistry to their process of learning more about the profession. Here, the applicant goes beyond simply explaining how they learned more about dentistry. They explain what motivated them to conduct this research on the career. This shows a dedication to the profession as opposed to an impulsive decision. At the midpoint of this paragraph, there is a clear transition to the author's shadowing experience. On this slide, we have the second half of the second body paragraph. Pause the video and take a moment to read through this. This part of the paragraph focuses on the applicant's shadowing experience. They effectively communicate the background of the patient's case in sufficient detail. The piece emphasizes the positive physical and emotional outcome for the patient that was shared by the dentist and the applicant. This story clearly and concisely demonstrates the life-altering work capable through dentistry. I can understand how this experience motivated the applicant's dental pursuits. Rounding out this paragraph, the author connects their construction work to this shadowing experience. The paragraph ends with the author's path affirmed, and as a reader, we understand why this applicant is set on becoming a dentist. Finally, we have the conclusion paragraph. Pause the video to read through this section. In the conclusion, the writer connects back to their love for service in the rural areas of Arkansas. The paragraph successfully acknowledges both the financial and physical barriers to low-income individuals in receiving dental care. As the author describes this need, we can see the story come full circle, and now the author wants to serve these low-income communities. This essay concludes with a final connection to the author's construction background. It then expands outward to serving low-income areas of Arkansas. By the end of the essay, a clear picture of the author is drawn. This is a person who has always loved hands-on work and direct community outreach in rural areas. Experiences working in university science classes and shadowing dentists affirmed their dental pursuits. Now, this applicant hopes to return to Arkansas and serve in a dental capacity.